Hi Cancer, welcome back to Key Wisdom Tarot. My name is Ruth and I'm your Reiki Master and Tarot Reader. This Cancer is your bi-weekly general reading from today, which is the 20th, up until the 5th of October. I'm going to draw 6 cards initially, 3 for the time in September and 3 for the time in October, okay? This is going to be a general reading. It may not resonate with all of you. You can view your specific September love reading still on my channel right now. It's available to view, along with my September astrology videos and a pick a card love reading also, my darlings, okay? So if you've got a specific question about love and you want to know what is he or she thinking, you can check out that video as well, okay? I'm going to start to draw your cards, Cancer, because they are ready. And I'm not going to talk while I do this. Trust you, Cancer, to come out like this. Right, let me just organise the cards now, okay, and where they go, because they each have a position. But I do read intuitively, so energetically all these cards want to be in your reading. It's just deciding where they want to go. So I'm doing that now as I speak to you. I feel like this is, anyway. Okay, so apologies. I don't always start the readings like that, but I do read intuitively, as you know, and I connect to the energies. So I'm connecting very strongly to the energies of these cards. This is the order that they want to be in. So let's get started. The first energy represents what the universe is trying to tell you at this time, up in the rest of September, and that is the Queen of Swords. So this is about you recognizing something, okay? The queens are all feminine energies, and feminine energy really is defined by the tree of life. Really, that's where we really get all this from when we say feminine and masculine. It's really based on Kabbalah and the tree of life, and feminine is about the receptivity, what we feel inside, what we think inside, what's going on within. After we've taken an action, the masculine action, we've moved in a specific direction. How do we feel about that? What do we think about that? This is what's being asked of you this in the time of September. So it seems what's come before this is some form of action, okay? You've done something in September. You've started a new job, a new career. You've gone in a different direction. What do you think about that decision? Have compassion for yourself when you're thinking this over, because that's what this energy is about. Sword energy is related to the earth signs, which is you. Excuse me, which is not you, which is, I've just finished Libra and Aquarius, which is linked to the earth signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, okay? And so it's about that detachment. It's about the detachment from the emotional experience of it, but really, what has it taught you? What have you learned? What have you got from it? Okay, how is this experience? How is this time? What is it giving you? What is it trying to teach you? You've got to become conscious and aware of that. That's what this energy is about, okay? This card is linked to this card, and it's the Ace of Wands. So this, when I was saying about the queens being feminine, Wand energy is actually masculine, which means it's action orientated. It's about taking action. So this is about potentially a new direction that you've gone in, or a new beginning that's about to start for you in the month of September. Okay, Aces number ones are about new beginnings, about initiations, about independence, starting something new, going in a new direction, having a new opportunity. It's striving forward, moving forward with confidence is the number one, and opening that doorway and going through over the threshold is number one. Wand energy is about our passions, our inspirations, the things that get us excited, the things that are creative, things that we are drawn to doing. It's also related to our second chakra, our sacral chakra, which is what I personally refer to as a torture chamber, and that's only because it's all of our experiences perceived, how people have treated us, what really happened and how we felt about that. We store all that within our second chakra. So that's why sometimes, even though there's things that we want to go toward that we're excited about, second chakra, there's also things that might hold us back because of a trauma that's happened previously, because of disempowerment that's happened previously. Second chakra. So this is saying that potentially you've already gone in a new direction, or new opportunities have risen for you, Cancer, or you are just. I'm gonna have to mention the star card. The star card is it your card? I always forget. I think it is, isn't it? And that card kept coming out when I was shuffling, so it might be in this reading somewhere as well. But anyway, this month, this next couple of weeks, I should say, up until the end of the month, you need to be thinking about logically, okay, I've made this decision, I've gone in this direction, I felt inspired to do this, what am I thinking now? That's what the universe is trying to get you to understand and establish. Okay, there's another card this card wants to also come out. Listen, you're so noisy, you cards. Strength. Okay, so this is the strength card. This is a strength card, darlings, and the it's number 8, so it's about cycles. I always relate number 8s to cycles, to the number of karma, because, the top of the number 8 is about our enlightenment, the sun, and the bottom of the number 8 is about the internal things, the moon, our internal processes, emotions, our feelings, our intuitions. And the number 8 is about going through cycles to understand, to connect those two things, to connect what's going on outside that the world can see, that you can see, what you're conscious of, and the link between that and what's going on inside, the moon processes, your intuition, your feelings, your instincts. Okay, so it's as if this time what's happening is a cycle for you, a new karmic cycle. It feels like, actually, for some of you, you're going to be entering into that, or you're within that right now in September, and it's as if, yeah, we have to take the message of being strong, but it's as if this new cycle is something that is almost a new world for you, almost a new way of being, a new way of thinking, a new way of approaching your life, and you're not messing about anymore. You're not sort of playing it safe. You're not playing it safe, Cancer. You're really not playing it safe. You're really going for forward. You're really going forward. It's interesting because this card wants to come out next, but this is the second card, but this wants to come out next. I can't question it. The moon card. Did I just talk about? No, I talked about this. Anyway, the moon card. Or is this your card? Let me, what number is it? 10, 15, 18. Oh no, the moon's related to Pisces. And the star's related to Aquarius, randomly. Anyway, it might be that this is what the universe is trying to teach you in what month? October, okay? As we go into October. So I don't usually read this way, but I always say don't question it. If I have to do something, if I'm inspired to do something, I can't question it. I just have to go with it in the reading. And it might be that there's things hidden from you. What I mean by it's like seven in a 7 of cups way, as in, like, what is going on internally. I just spoke about what the moon process is, the internal processes, how we deal with things, how we handle things. It's as if maybe the situation that you're going through in September is going to bring light to that, is going to help you to see for yourselves the differences, the changes, the difference between where you were and where you are. There might be some stark examples of that difference coming towards you in the month as we move into October. Okay, I'm going to put that one back there. This next card is what's coming towards you, or your potential challenge. Wow, there's a lot of love going around, Now, what's coming towards you, or potential challenge in September. Okay, we've got the 2 of Cups here. If this isn't, number 2s are partnerships anyway. It's duality anyway. It's balance anyway. It's working with other people anyway. It's diplomacy. It's being a good sport. That balance. And sorry, I'm very not pedantic, but I'm a word person, really. And number 2 isn't necessarily about balance. That's the wrong word to use. It's about how can I, balance is something specific that's achieved after understanding has been gained. That's what balance is. True balance is. It's an understanding of as I was saying, the link between the internal processes and the external. How you are on the inside and how you feel about that on the excuse me, how you are on the outside, how you express yourself in the world, and how closely that matches what the processes that are going on within. Okay, so that's balance, that's harmony. And I'm being pedantic about the word choice because, you know, words are so important. I'm very connected to words, always have been, the vibrations of them, the sounds of them, what, you know, the etymology of them. I mean, I wasn't an English teacher for no reason. I really do care about words and I'm really interested in them. So I don't want to say balance. It's more, there's an evenness, as in like, there's an equality. That's it. Yeah, equality. So this is why we call it the soulmate card, because it generally shows up because in emotion, you know, twos are about that, partnerships and equality, and evenness. And it's interesting, isn't it, because this is about in emotion. So we talk about this being the soulmate card because we say, well, really, if you're feeling that pull for somebody else, then that's other person's feeling that for you as well. You know, that's why we call it the soulmate card. The connection between these two. The connection between these two figures. I nearly said balance again, but I can't. I need to get one of my many thesauruses out to give me another word to say other than balance. Oh, it's so good. You know, the divine will. This is about, you know, on the tree of life, the number 2 is really about the divine will to create, you know, the will to go towards something. And I've posted a post on my Instagram this week, and it says, I was inspired to write this post, the will to know is enough to begin to learn. And why I'm telling you this now, Cancer, I've got no idea, but I can't question it. It's just coming out. Anyway, what is coming towards you and what's potentially challenging is this feeling of connection with either someone else or something else. Okay, so if it is with a person, you know, it can be very challenging. I've talked about this in the last reading that I did. I think it was Libra. I talked about this, that it can be very challenging to have this strong feeling, this strong sense of commitment to somebody that you've just met, or up to a cause that you've only just heard about, but it strikes a chord with you. So some of you will be going toward, maybe challenged by the strength of that pull toward something else, being with somebody else or a specific person, or putting your energy into a specific area. Okay. Finally, or it could be, as I said, there could be some issue with the relationship. You know, why can't you be with this person? Is there a reason for that? The person that you're choosing to be with. But the outcome is this. The outcome is your outcome or experience is having something new. So we've got 2 aces here. We've got this Ace of Wands, and we've got this Ace of Wands and the Ace of Pentacles. And aces are a good luck essentially as well, aren't they? They're gifts from the universe. They're good luck. I'm just going to take your thumbnail, Cancer. You can see it's good, that one, isn't it? That'll entice you to click on this link. But it's about this idea potentially of, with it being a number 1, beginning, initiation, striving, everything I said about number 1 with that ace there, but also with this being Pentacles, this is about something that's manifested in the world. And what that means is something that we can see, that's real, that has roots, that's here, that's in front of us. Yeah, there's not just like an imagined thing, like, oh my God, like I love this person and I know this person loves me. It's like, it's here. We can see that you love each other. There's evidence of that. There's putting work in, putting energy and putting effort in. That's what this card represents. So at the end of this month, you know, it's the 20th. We've got a couple more, 10 days, whatever. You know, there's going to be a new. That's what's coming in for you, Cancer. New energy, a new way of being, and it might be confusing to you. It might be something that you don't know what's going to happen. You've no, I mean, that's what this card says. It's like, you don't know what's going to happen. You know, it's linked to our emotions though. It's linked to hidden emotions as well, hidden from yourself. You know, you could be hiding, you know, burying your feelings of commitment for someone, you know, what you want from someone. You could be hiding that, or they could be hiding that. I mean, this is your energy actually though, isn't it? This is your energy though, isn't it, Cancer? So it's suggestive that it could be you, but some of you could be dating a Pisces as well, because this is specifically their card. I always get mixed up. between those things. Anyway, so let's look at the challenge then in the month of October. So this is October, remember. So maybe you start a relationship, or you think you want to move in a new direction when it comes to love, or you think you want to move in a new direction when it comes to something that you want to commit to, like a job, for example, or a new lifestyle, for example. Yeah. A new healthy lifestyle. I'm going to make a commitment to this new healthy lifestyle. I'm going to start going to the gym. I'm going to pay for the gym. I'm going to buy a blender a juicer so I can, have juices. And I'm gonna really commit to it. And you don't know what's gonna happen. Whatever the commitment is that you want to make this month, what it is you're pulled toward in September, we don't know in October how it's going to work out, how it's going to pan out. Let's have a look at the challenge in October then. The challenge, again, new beginnings. We've got the Fool card here. Excellent. It's so nice to see. This is really the beginning of a new karmic cycle for you. And it's one, karma's you've heard the phrase, I'm going to swear, karma's a bitch. I say there's something about the universe has got the wickedest, the best sense of humour. No matter how dire and awful and terrible an experience is, and I mean the worst things that have ever happened in human history, the worst things, no matter how bad they are, within that, going through that, experiencing that, there are moments where you just burst out laughing, where you smile, that make things that happen that make you smile. And that's the universe. It's got this sense of humor where the experiences can be so tragic and so awful, that we've been through some awful things in our lives, but we can always smile about them. Even if we don't know what's coming forward, we have to, even if we don't know what's coming towards us, Cancer, we have to go with it. We have to trust that there's blessings in the experiences. And I think that for you, some of you are we've not got any of the the 8 of wands, or the 7 of, not 8 of wands, 8 of swords, or 7 of, 8 of swords, or 9 of wands. We've not got those cards, which is like, feeling scared to move in a direction. We've not got anything like that, which is absolutely fabulous. So this really for me feels like the beginning of the karmic, a new cycle for you, a new karmic cycle for you. The challenge though is the trust. The challenge is the urge. Really, this is interchangeable, really. Interchangeable. And I say that because if we look at the tree of life, we've got number 1 on the tree of life is the divine. Yeah, whatever that is, whatever you think that to be, it's the energy of the universe. I call it universal energy, or key, like the name of my channel. God, if people believe it, if you believe in God, or gods, if you believe in that. But we have the divine will. And that number 2 on the tree of life, I should say, even though it's, I won't go into the life paths and all that stuff. But anyway, then we go to the action, the movement, there's this divine will, and that could be inspiration, that could be motivation, that comes seemingly out of the blue. Yeah, that feeling that comes seemingly out of the blue, like I want to move in this direction. Then we move in this direction, we take that leap of faith. This is that spark, that's the same thing. We've got to take that leap, that's this energy. So it's divinely orchestrated, whatever you believe divine to mean, it comes from that sort of energy. Okay, so the challenge is going to be for you, for some of you, trusting that urge to move in that direction. But these energies are interchangeable, and we've got basically 3 cards that are telling you to move in a direction that you're passionate about, to go for it. Even if you are diving into the dark, he's diving into the dark. He's got no clue, the fool, where he's going. He's got no clue what's going to be. I always say you can't see round corners. You can't. But you still have to trust, and it's very divinely orchestrated with the Strength card, with the Ace of Wands, with the Fool card, with the Ace of Pentacles, and with the 2 of Cups as well. It's obviously something that you feel connected to, passionate about, whether it's a person, a person, a romantic relationship type of thing, or in any other situation that you find yourself in. There's a new beginning coming for you, new karmic cycles. What did I just say about the blooming? This is the outcome or experience. It's a blooming 9 of Wands, and I've just been trying to remember the name of this blooming card. And I was saying, and the reason I said, oh, it's not like the Nine of Wands, but it can be scary. I'm not surprised it's here, because all new beginnings come with an element of, I don't know what's going to happen. You know, I'm 3 months in now to this channel. I posted my first video on the 5th of May this year, 2018, and I've just sent in I just did my first 3 months of books. You know, incoming and outgoing, income and expenditure. I couldn't remember that. Anyway, and I thought, blimey, you know, I just literally did this 3 months ago. You know, I set the channel up in the end of April. I did this. I thought, you know, I'm going to go in this direction. I'm going to do it. And I'm going to build something. I'm going to do it. But I had absolutely no clue. Absolutely no clue. Now, I'm a Capricorn, so I did my research. I already watched other YouTubers, other YouTube tarot channels for a few months before I started my own channel. And then I did my research on, you know, all the stuff that any sensible person who's starting a business would do. You know, what's the best, how to get your video, all that stuff. I did it all. And all the way through that, this is exactly how I felt. I mean, I was excited, but I had absolutely no clue what was coming. And it was petrifying, you know, but really I had no choice. You know, I felt I had no choice at the time. So, I went for it. So this is how some of you are going to be feeling. And of course you're going to feel like this. It would be odd if you didn't feel like this, if you weren't afraid and scared of what's going to happen. You know, I've gone in this new direction now. I've started this brand new, you know, relationship, or this brand new job, or this brand new business, because wand energy is related to enterprise and business. You know, we love what we do. I love what I do. You know, you love if you go toward this thing, if it's your in your heart and soul to become a writer, or to become an artist or a photographer. You know, it's in your heart and soul, but we don't know what's going to happen. We do not know what's going to happen. We don't have a clue. And you end up feeling like this. And to be honest, I still feel like this after 3 months. No, I don't. Actually, I really don't, actually. I've just started my own a brand new karmic cycle this month. And to be honest, I'm exhausted. And I'm physically in pain because of the type of work that I do. I don't know why I'm boring you with this, but I feel I'm going to, because of how I work, you know, I always say to you guys, you know, I'm a Reiki master and I work with the energies, and, you know, I really have to experience it. So when I'm a Capricorn, Saturn's gone direct in Capricorn. This month has been treacherous, very hard, you know, and I've got to be conscious of the energies. I've got to be and confront the lessons that have arisen this month. I've had to confront them, and I was very, very angry the other day. I don't get angry very, very much. Look, there's nothing wrong with getting angry. You have to reflect on the reasons why you're angry, and that's the excavation that comes. It's that why am I so upset by this? Why am I so angered by this? And it's because of the internet connection thing. You know, I've told you about you all know about the internet connection. Oh my word. But I realised there's things that I can do in my control that can change that. It turned out, they told me the other week, sorry, after 3 months of telling me there's nothing wrong with it, that there is something wrong with it. And they came around and they fixed the thing. But I'm like, do you know how long I've been suffering with this? And then I realised, but what could I have done differently in that situation? I was still angry, and I was entitled to be angry. Because that's rubbish service, Virgin Media. Absolute terrible service. Anyway, see, you can feel the anger. But it's upsetting and it's scary, you know, starting something new. It can be very upsetting when we have to have these experiences and confront our fears and confront, you know, why we feel a certain way, why we act certain ways, why we do things the way that we do them. And, you know, number 9 is linked to the Hermit. So it's about going within. It's about reflecting on those things. So for you, it's about reflecting on why you feel like this, why you feel trapped by. And as I said at the beginning about the sacral chakra, you know, this is really the other part of that sacral chakra. This is the 2 parts that I was describing. You know, with it, the second chakra, the torture chamber, as I call it, gives us these things. It makes us feel excited about things. We're creative. We want to go to in this direction. We want this dream to be met. We know that we can build this dream. But the other element of the other side of the or purpose, if you will, of the sacral chakra or second chakra, which the wand energy is related to, is oh my gosh, that happened before and it really hurt me. I found it really difficult and I don't know if I can do that again. Like, I just don't think I can. And, you know, how can I get... And it's something you literally have to live through it. You have to just go through it. And it doesn't mean it's easy. It isn't easy. It really isn't. But it's for your good, for your highest good, for your betterment, for your happiness, for your real joy. Because joy is something that we find within. It's not something that's created from outside because I've got a good job, or I've got a good job so I'm happy. No, there's nothing to do with that. Or I've got a good husband or a good wife. So no, it's nothing to do with that. I've got loads of money. No, nothing to do with that. Joy we find within. So that's where we have to always look. Okay, so anyway, I know I went on a bit there, Cancer. I've no idea why. I don't. No one's like probably watching right now. Anyway, everyone's probably gone home, turned off, watching the next video, gone to your angelic karma or whatever it is. She's back now, isn't she? Anyway, so yeah, I just hope you like the reading, and I hope it resonates with you, and I hope you can be brave and do this even if you don't know what the outcome's going to be, because this is a blessing. This journey, the journey that the Fool takes, the journey of a new karmic cycle, is a blessing. Okay, so I really hope that you can you can sense that and feel that. I'm going to... Have I taken your thumbnail? I'm going to take... No one's watching. I'm talking to myself right now, so I don't need... I can sing. What's my song? Darling, there's no way. If anyone's watching now, you better not tell anybody that I sang on this video. I've been singing that song for all week. Because X Factor is good, you know. X Factor UK this year is good. This year and last year with Raksu, and then this year, oh, I tell you. That and MasterChef Australia. Oh, and My Kitchen Rules Australia. Oh my gosh, I tell you what. Do you watch My Kitchen Rules Australia? What they call Sonia and Hadil. I couldn't believe it. And then it's the final this week in UK because we're behind. I tell you what, the married couple, not, the married couple, in with cocktails, and I like her. Anyway, I think they're going to win. But even when it started, I was like, you could tell that couple were in there because they wanted to have their own TV program. Like, they've been found by some producers somewhere, and they're going to have their own. You mark my words. Whoever's listening, there's no one listening, Ruth. You're talking to yourself. Okay, Cancer. Thank you so much for being here. I have a fabulous. I don't know what the heck is going on in my life. You have a fabulous September, October, and I will see you again with your new readings very soon. Okay, darlings. Take care. Bye.